You could have heard this episode 48 hours early on our Patreon, patreon.com/indieheadspodcast. By joining us for as low as $1 a month, you'll receive episodes early, gain access to our Discord server, and get yourself an Indie Heads podcast sticker. Mainland episodes go up on our Patreon 48 hours before it hits our public podcast feeds. But if you're hearing this via our Patreon feed, we thank you so much for your support. We especially want to thank our Real Ones Patreon supporters, including Becca Tien, Georgia Mikowski, A History of Violet, Delaney Mouthman, Josiah Duncan, Marcy Anime, Matt Cameron, A-Watt, Alex Gershmanoff, Cal50, Chance Holdup, Charles, Chris Wade, Commander in Beef, Gavin 490 Freak, Grant, Griff, Ian, Jake Wald, Jay, Jenna LaFleur, Keep Autism Weird, Maze Farms, Mark Berry, Matthew Taylor, Max Kawazinski, Nicole Rifkin, Rena K, Rob Mariano, Sarah Moore, Tay, Tim's Discount Prices, Luigi Mangione, and Zach. And if you want to be amongst these names, consider upgrading to our Real One tier on Patreon, or receive a bonus episode every month on top of other perks. And before we move into the episode, I just want to thank the rest of our Patreon supporters like Jason Daphnis, Kevin Cookman, AJ Moser, Alec Felder, Alexis Davin, Alan Eleanor, Bailey, Barely March, Cheddaz, Cody Gagan, Corbin Camage, Derek Pemberton, Drew Wharton, Elder Grams, Erase Red Baby, Eric Chow, Gavlin, GayRs420, Holiday Kirk, Jack Tickleman, Jekyll and Kataga, Jay Namjadi, James Boss, Jeremy Bull, Josh, Lily, Matthew Herring, Matthew McPherson, Midwest Maxwell, Molly O'Brien, Nato, Randy Donaldson, Sarah L., Vika LaFleur, Will Griffin, Will for Thrill, and June K. Anyways, though, enjoy the episode. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new Indie Heads podcast series, the 50s number ones. I'm your host, or one of your three co-hosts. Although I guess that's would it be three co-hosts? Would it be two co-hosts? Because technically, one of our co-hosts is not here. This is the first episode of this new series. One of our co-hosts is not here, so we have a replacement co-host. We have a local opener filling in.
The fact is, let's address the elephant in the room. Gavin cannot be here for this recording. Much love to my brother. He's just incredibly busy at work. It's a very daunting task, but it's understandable that Gavin couldn't make it with his exciting career opportunities. Gavin, we love you, and we wish you luck as you become an international roadie and fly over Clear Lakes this weekend. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, good luck. And hopefully, you've taken your cold medicine, because, you don't want to get sick on the road, man. That's pretty brutal to get sick on the road.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine anything worse than, being on tour and getting sick,
How many times do you think we're going to make this exact same joke?
So about many the times. The music Violet, you know how many times.
Yeah.
It's going to be a ridiculous amount of times. But before we get into...
This is the last time we're going to listen to music before it dies.
That's true. That is true.
Fuck, you're right. Fuck. Anyways, as you just heard, joining in as our temporary co-host for this episode, we have Chris/Barely March. Welcome back.
Hello, Chris.
Hi. Sorry, I'm having some technical issues, so hi.
What's going on? What's going on? I mean, I know you're flying.
I hate all this music. This is why I didn't sign up for any of. I realized I hadn't signed up for any of these episodes, so I went and looked at the spreadsheet, and I was like, "This fucking sucks. I don't want to do any of this."
I'm
and
sorry
yet
for
I get pulled in anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you could have said no, and I would have been totally understandable. I'm like, yeah, I asked you like 3 hours before we started recording. I'm like, hey, like,
and I had plenty of time to listen to everything, but I don't want to. We'll save it.
Okay. But we have two people joining us for this show. We have two more local openers joining us for this first episode of the 50s number ones. Of course, familiar face, familiar voice. We got Cancon here in the house.
Hello, Cancon.
Yeah, there's maybe one good song here, maybe one and a half. And this was like the best playlist of the first like 6. So I hopped on this before having to do like we'll get to them, but
we'll get to it.
Mm-hmm. We'll get to the Dragnet parody.
But our other local opener for this show of shows, returning to the pod once again, the editor-in-chief of Merry-Go-Round magazine, CJ Simonson, the man that helped me
Hello,
get
CJ.
my first paid gig. And by paid gig, I mean like a living wage in the music industry. Hello, CJ.
Hello, I'm sorry I did that to you because now you're stuck in the music industry. But yeah, it sounds like I liked some of this more than everyone else. But I had asked before we started recording people's familiarity with any of these songs. And I think by my count, outside of the first track we'll talk about, which is ubiquitous and everyone knows about, I knew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 10 songs, the 9 other songs. So
that's more than most of the people.
Say, bro, you're boomer maxing. You're boomer maxing so hard.
I am, but I will flag that, like, I grew up with grandparents who exclusively listened to this kind of bullshit.
Okay, there you go.
Like my love of like the Rat Pack and stuff like that is like my earliest musical memories, and so the idea that I would have known who the Ames Brothers were before we started this podcast is like definitely higher than probably most. But
well,
also none of this should ever be listened to on Spotify. This is exclusively made to be listened through a Victrola.
Yes.
But speaking of, let's get into, like, I guess the inspiration for the series, the sourcing of the songs. Of course, we have been obsessed, or we've had a fascination with like 50s music,
we love
guys.
Old stuff.
We love old stuff. Obviously, we've done some similar episodes. We did Horny the Origins, which is still one of my favorite episodes that we've ever done. So many incredible songs that were on that playlist. And of course, we love the Big Bopper.
Malt Shop Memories, all the good stuff.
We have a fascination with the early like 50s and 60s rock and roll guys in particular. So of course that leads us to go down the road in the 50s. And I'm curious about this myself, Violet. What is the sourcing for the songs that we're going to be talking about on the series? Because the Billboard charts didn't start until 1958, if I recall correctly.
58, yes.
So
yes.
What is the sourcing?
Well, beforehand, a hit song was judged by basically a holy trinity, a checks and balances of radio play, record sales, and jukebox plays. And that's how they would determine a hit. And each one of these had its own separate individual charts. And so I put together the playlist for this series. And so a lot of the blame on this one was on me. But really, the blame should be put on the music listening crowd of the 1950s, because I chose things that you could consider significant on at least 2 of the 3 charts. Thankfully, Wikipedia has each one of these charts side by side, so you can see what did numbers in each one. Stayed there for weeks, would be on multiple of the charts, would do well on both radio and jukebox and such. And so it is no short feat that any of these songs are being talked about on this episode, because they had to have been successful in my general rule was 2 of the 3 charts, but if something stayed on a chart for like 11 weeks but it was just on one, I still put it on. That being said, this playlist, well, not this specific playlist, but this overall series has made me like old stuff less when we realized that the general public wanted very boring waltzes and polkas. The general audience in the 50s were very Lawrence Welk pilled, and if we learned anything from the Boomer versus Gen X slop wars episode, we prefer the Gen X slop to the Boomer slop. Yeah. This is definitely going to remind us a lot of the more nightmarish shit we hated on the Lawrence Welk show, until basically Elvis shows up. And the thing is, the reason I got kind of clickbait suckered into making this series is because, as Matty previously stated, the Billboard charts didn't start until 1958. And when you look at some of the early fucking chart hits, like Witch Doctor, Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Flying Purple People Eater, you're like, oh, this is hysterical. We gotta get into this 50s stuff. It's not, where is it on the charts? These boring motherfuckers wanted to listen to Perry Como and fucking just this indecipherable amount of just the most boring crooning singer-songwriters. I'm getting mad, but we'll get into it. This is the fun one. I'm already mad, and this is the fun episode before we want to all kill ourselves.
Well, even with like with the 90s number ones and like the butt rock number ones, there was always it was very interesting before you got to like the moments like, oh, this is where like that era was defined. Like everything pre Nirvana on the charts, and then in like that weird region where the 90s started, but they didn't actually start, and then the butt rock ones where it's like it hit Y2K, but 9/11 didn't happen yet. Here, there's a lot of years before. When you think of like the 50s, you think of like, oh, the charts is probably just Elvis, Elvis, Elvis. There's years before that. And here's the thing, I thought it would be interesting. Maybe it's interesting to some other people, but it's not that interesting to me.
Maybe all the number 2 hits are all the really good ones, is all I have to say.
That's what I was going to say. It's like describing it as Lawrence Welk pilled, I think is like a really good way of framing it. Cause it's like, none of this stuff is like that interesting, but also like, you know, to Chris's point, like, you know, I've listened to you guys do this, you know, countless other times. And it's like, I think that there's a cultural understanding that maybe like dives a little deeper when you're doing stuff in the 90s and 2000s that simply doesn't exist in the 50s. And I'm genuinely curious if there was like a true like music snob who lived the 50s who came on here and was like, all this shit you're doing is bullshit. Like, there's good music out there. Why are you not talking about that in a way where it's like the number one thing, exactly like you were saying, Violet, like number 2 was obviously much better, like had so much more juice.
We will be getting into it, but I do have a playlist I put together of my shoulda beens, which are songs from the 50s that should have been number 1 hits. So stuff like, let's be honest here, people of color, women.
It's just this is all very conservative.
Yes.
Yeah. I will say, Violet, for your shoulda beens, there were multiple people that when I was asking them to be on the series, they tried signing up for that episode. I'm like, nope.
No, they immediately target locked onto the only interesting songs.
Yeah, it's like, nope, you're not going to be on that episode because that's for us. That's for
Everyone
us.
wants to talk about
for...
Screamin' Jay Hawkins and fucking Love is Strange and shit. No one wants to talk about the Chattanooga Shoeshine Boy.
I was going to say, when like... So when we did the car commercial series, that was up until this point, I think that was probably our most torturous series. Maybe 5 more on Maroon 5.
I was about to say, this is so much more to me. It's like an entire decade of Maroon 5, just boring.
But Maroon 5 was short. Like that was like, like there were some playlists where like literally it was just like 4 or 5 songs. Like that was it. That's all we were discussing. This is like, okay, there's a lot more. I'm wondering now, I'm like, are we going to have to pull what we did during car commercial number 1s and having like a butt rock interlude? Like what would the interlude be for the 50s number 1?
I don't know. Some interlude presented by General Electric.
I was gonna say Adam Levine tweet interlude where we just look at his old music tweets like Animal Collective or Badass, check him out or something.
How bad is it that you want Adam Levine? You want Adam Levine as like a reprieve? Is that how bad these things are?
I think we should just have a button where if we get too mad, we just start scrolling Perry Farrell's Instagram.
or we simply just tune into my Reels feed and we just figure out, all right, like what new guy is popping up on Instagram Reels? You know, sort of set a sort of a teasing out the Instagram Reels Souls-like episode that I'm eventually going to try to put together.
Fucking frustrated. This is my first episode back in a long ass time, and I could be talking about Grubby Grecker or the Invisible Thoughts or the Lonely Hearts Boys doing butt rock covers, but instead I have to talk about this. And so it is like salt in the wound, and it's my own salt in my own wound, you know, because I'm the one that puts this series together. But I have tricks up my sleeve to keep things fun. But we should just get into the first song that was ever hit in the 50s. And I think this needs no introduction. We should just play it and see if the people at home know it. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas. It's Gene Autry with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Is this the original Rudolph, or is this just a cover or something like that?
I believe that Gene was the first one to get to it.
Shouts out to Gene.
Great song. This is a great song.
It's harrowing that like of the pre-Elvis stuff, this is easily in the top 10.
Yeah,
I guess we'll get into it when we get to a certain man that is thankfully burning in hell right now. Like music that sounds like Perry Como, I can tolerate when like they're singing about Christmas because I associate like that kind of music with Christmas songs, because I guess that holiday stuff is timeless. But once you remove the Christmas aspect from it, it kind of just turns into boring, like shitty music to me.
The whimsy is taken out of the song.
Sing about reindeer.
Yeah.
It's also not the original.
Oh,
it's not.
It says it's a song by songwriter Johnny Marks based on the 1939 story Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but Gene Autry's recording hit #1 on the U.S. charts during the week of Christmas 1949. So
I guess I'm a Marxist then. I'm a Marxist.
Shouts out Marx.
Mm-hmm.
I've just got to say that Regis outsold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna play the Regis version. Yeah. CJ, have you heard the Regis Philbin cover of this song?
I've unfortunately heard too much Regis music in my life, but yeah.
It's a very famous featured artist on that song.
Yeah, the Trumpster is not in this.
like CJ, you've kind of come to to a number of our bits, but not through like our Discord server like most other people, but through like having old ass grandparents or just general other cultural osmosis that's very similar to what we have gone through. Like,
oh, don't worry, I've seen enough about the Big Bopper on the Indie Heads Twitter.
That's right.
Too,
yep.
That's good.
God, I wish Regis was still alive.
Oh, Regis.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Lights Camera Jackson. I hope he's doing okay. I'm hoping he's enjoying what is it, Gabby's Dollhouse? Is that the children's
that's the movie
that's out
you just
now?
saw.
I think he has there's somewhere wherever he is a smile came over his face when he just the thought of someone listening to Christmas music in September. I'm sorry, it's winter music.
They should
continue playing winter songs.
No, they talk about Santa in this one, so. But what song was he pissed? Was it Winter Wonderland?
It was Winter Wonderland.
Yeah.
Until at least March 1st.
Oh my god.
He looks like Two-Face in this. Like half of his face is pallid and the other half is like crispy tan. Like
he looks jaundiced on the one
it's
side.
Colorized in a weird and bad way.
Yeah, it's colorized.
Oh, the fit is clean. The shirt is clean. That's a good ass fit. I do like that shirt.
Okay, so Matty,
there's a great song after this one on the album called "He's a Chubby Little Fellow."
So
that's what that's me.
Yeah, let's listen to Regis, and then I have something.
So we've played this on the podcast before. Maybe it's been a couple years since we've done it, but this came on shuffle the other day. Like because I was me and Max were driving home from the Stereo Lab show, and I think I was playing like James Blake, and I'm like, let me just sneak best songs ever playlist on and see when Max notices. I don't think he ever did, but.
This is just normal music to Max.
Yeah, but I was driving home. This came on the shuffle, and I was like, I gotta listen to it. I gotta listen to it through. And if I'm not gonna spoil it, what the surprise in this song is, there is a surprise.
We already talked about it.
We have talked about it, but in case we have new listeners, in case we have people that
it was already mentioned 5 minutes ago.
What? What the twist is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, bad memory on my part. Sorry. Look,
yeah, because I was gonna say it's pretty.
We got pad out time.
Whoever Regis is whoever was doing like PR and stuff like this, they fucked up big time by making this like an uncredited special guest appearance by the Trumpster, because this would have way more streams.
Mm-hmm. 100%. Someone's
it
gonna
doesn't even have the most on this album.
I know.
That's
Marshmallow
insane.
World out here.
What the fuck?
I believe that is it also in Best Songs Ever.
Marshmallow World?
Yes.
Is he wearing like the mask? Does he have the big marshmallow like helmet on?
What?
Is there
he's marshmallow. He's doing like everyone in the world. Everyone in the U.S. has to do marshmallow jury duty, where they have to be marshmallow for a day.
Worldwide search, and I hear your qualifications are just right to guide my sleigh tonight.
God.
It's crazy how like cognizant
Trump
he
still
sounds.
sounds like a human.
Yeah, he sounds so much more self-assured.
It's like, oh wow, like this is the Brandonization of Trump is really incredible. Like some of it's just like, yeah, he got old, but even then it's just like, god damn, he sounds horrible now.
This is like 193 monthly listeners for Regis.
Wow.
Only 193? That's actually kind of insane. You would think he had way more.
Yeah.
Well, there's like 25 in the Discord, so
That's true. Yeah.
doesn't leave a whole lot of other people.
Yeah.
Regis sits. It's funny, like, to extrapolate this to like the larger list of stuff that we're about to talk about, where like many of these people like kind of died relatively early or were old when these recordings happened. But it's like Regis fits in the same bucket for me as like Tony Bennett, where it's like, just by the fact that you lived longer than all the other people, like we somehow like anointed you some kind of like, you know, showbiz like king for like the like extended 20 years of their lives or whatever. Don Rickles had a little bit of that too, where it's like a lot of those guys, just simply because they knew Sinatra and got to smoke a cigarette with him one time in Vegas, like, and hung around all those people, like they end up just becoming like important cultural figures to people that are our age for the last 20 years, even though like in the same way that like, you know, if Perry Como had like continued to live on and on, like
What an awful world that would be.
Yeah, don't put that evil on me.
Sure.
But that kind of enables like the boomer mindset of like wanting to live forever. And just as a result of that, you're like, well, now I'm like the most famous person ever because I've lived so long and everyone loves me.
Yeah, Tony Bennett fucking sucked.
I refuse to ever retire.
Yeah, like Lady Gaga was making records out here with Tony Bennett, but it's because he was the only guy alive. Like he was bottom of the list, you know. Like she would have done it with any of the other guys that he was hanging
last
out
crooner
with, like,
standing.
Exactly.
I love that show on NBC.
Matty, hit my theme song right now.
You have a theme song?
Yeah, I just sent it in the Discord.
Oh, here. That answers my question.
Honestly, a great segue into the next track.
Violet.
He sounds pained.
Violet. Violet.
All right, you can cut it now.
All right.
Thank you,
All
Motown
right,
Media.
so Matty,
Yes.
I knew that this series was going to be brutal for us.
Okay.
I knew it wasn't going to be fun, and I figured I'm going to pull the old faithful when it comes to the Wilkes twins. And you know one thing I love about the 50s, maybe the only thing that's aged well about the 50s, is very cheesy double feature drive-in monster movies. And that's something that, you know, to this day, I very much so love. So Matty, I am taking us to a drive-in double feature, and you get to pick which movie you want to watch. Welcome to our drive-in 50s date. Matty, each song has 2 videos, and you get to pick one to watch.
You only get to pick one.
Okay.
You
Alright.
have to pick
So,
one.
one of the top 2, we can either revisit an old friend who has since passed with Aaron Jackson's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Oh, I should mention, each one of these has one video related to the song, and then another one is just a video I like. I did this Gavin style.
Okay, so I either have to. So in this case, I have to pick Aaron Jackson or this guy.
Or our second video, Tony Williams Up in Idaho.
Okay, now obviously, Aaron Jackson is a good friend of ours. Rest in peace. Rest in power, Aaron Jackson.
You can't be talking like that, Matty.
I knew I baited you. You fell for it. By look like a dum-dum. But we love Aaron Jackson. That being said, I see a white boy with dreads. And I gotta go. I gotta
shout
go.
out to catatonic youths who post this video a lot. This is maybe my favorite. Chris, you're a musician, so I need you to keep note of the key and the tune of this and the key changes.
Okay, I will.
So this is Tony Williams with Up in Idaho.
Honestly, good production quality.
Okay.
The whole song is one fucking note.
It doesn't change it at all. What?
I know. Listen, Mega 64 always delivers.
Oh god, I did have to check the date because I'm like, is this pre or post Ross Trent? And this is post Ross Trent. Like, you think Ross Trent would have like annihilated all these white boys? They would have cowered in shame. But It seems it only
I
encouraged
don't
them more.
think any of those guys ever saw that video.
That's true. That is also true. But one can hope.
It is one chord looped over and over.
It's like a step below Wesley.
If it's a good chord, then why not just use it over and over and over again?
Yeah, this is the secret chord that David was talking about.
He's okay. So White Boy in Dreads, he's in construction gear. Is he filming this on the job or like?
Almost
He just
certainly,
wants
yeah.
people to slow down, man.
Doesn't he he doesn't have enough lyrics, and he's just singing it again.
What is Canada?
Did you say Canada?
Maybe we need something around with
No
Canada.
fucking
So it says
idea.
Canada.
With the deer and the moose and the buffalo.
Can't forget about him.
Look, there's two things. There's two things you should never forget. Don't forget the Joker, and don't forget the potatoes.
And don't forget potatoes. This guy, this is the type
Did you
of guy
say
that would
Punani?
show up. I have no idea.
might be.
But this is the type of guy that just hangs out with Muck Sticky and Post Malone.
Oh yeah, this
But-
guy has definitely been in a Muck Sticky vlog or something.
I knew that we would get into a lot of songs that are boring, so I figured, a white guy singing about Idaho in the worst one note reggae of all time. Just put things into context that music has evolved,
Yeah.
But let's go back to the 50s and talk about a song that has destroyed our Discord in a way that I don't think we can ever come back from.
Oh my god. All right, here we go. We got Rag 'em Up by the Ames Brothers. Okay. Got a little fun little horn stuff here.
Turn that shit up.
Did you say pee-pee? That sounds like the Lars. Maybe it's just because we just recorded the Metallica episode, but that snare drum literally sounds like the Lars snare drum from Saint Anger.
It does
Yeah,
sound,
and it's
it sounds
awesome.
like frantic. Hey, do you like drums? You better enjoy them while they exist on this fucking episode, is all I'm gonna say.
Oh god, yeah. I should enjoy what we got, even if it's.
I should let you know that I did lie before. I kind of love a lot of these songs.
Oh no.
No, this song is awesome.
This is the best song of the week by like a mile.
I don't know about that, but
the amount
I
of times
understand.
that we have spelled out rag and mop in this Discord in the past 6 months or so. It's been genuinely insane that this Let's Count the Alphabet ass song has had such an effect on all these grown ass adults.
I mean, there's a direct line from the Ames Brothers to the Village People to Chapel Roan. People love it when you spell things.
That's
Gwen
right.
Stefani.
There's also just this is just like a big band song, Like this feels holdover from even a decade or two prior. Like nothing else on the list that we're talking about is like that music as musically interesting with like as much kind of like rhythm and swing to it as was pointed out about.
Yeah,
the
this is like
drums, but-
20s, like Glenn Miller stuff.
Totally.
Matty, can we get
A, B, C, D, E, F, U.
Can we get a zoom in on this picture of the Amos brothers on the album art?
Oh yeah, of course. Best of the Ames. Look at these terrifying. All their what? I'm trying to think what they all look like the David Lynch photos, like the fucking photos of like Lucy and Andy and
Yes, yeah.
from Twin Peaks: The Return. Like they just put different faces on these guys. Like it looks like projections. Like
They look like if you aged up a picture of Chippy from Tim and Eric. Like it's weird.
and they all have
One
like
of them
very
has-
like unnatural hair too. Like all their hair is there's so much
part
product.
of that is because of that's how the way that they like photoshopped it or pre-photoshopped, just like cut out the pictures. They didn't know exactly how to cut around the hair.
I mean, all their hair, looks like it looks like they make, great mops. I could mop up a
Like the
nice
song.
floor with these, just like the song.
They all look like they all look like the guys that they threw prosthetic foreheads on whenever Boris Karloff was like, I don't want to be Frankenstein anymore. So they just got any guy with like a square enough jaw, and they were like, you're Frankenstein now.
Yeah, God. So there's another person that we know that also loves a song that's not on this episode. I did invite, but he had plans tonight. That being said, should I call Max up real quick and see if we can get a quick little interlude and see if he wants to
Let's
say
hear
anything?
a little bit from Max.
And if this goes to voicemail, I'm gonna be very upset at you.
The last Ames brother died in 2023.
The Piscetti's commercial.
We're talking about Ragmop on the 50s number ones right now. Do you have any thoughts on Ragmop?
Do you have any thoughts on Ragmop? I also actually showed Sloan Ragmop the other week. No, I don't really. I don't have any like short. I don't think I would need to hear what other people have to say about Ragmop in order to provide my own thoughts. I don't.
Hey, Sloan.
Yeah, we're playing. Yeah, we're at Yacht
This is
Club
a very
right now.
worthwhile interlude.
Good call.
Like,
all that wind up for no.
I don't think I have anything good. I don't even think I have anything good for a podcast format.
Can you ask Max how you think you're supposed to dance to Ragmop?
Oh, thank you, Max.
I wish I was there.
Well, Violet asked a question. Violet, what was the question again?
How do you think you're supposed to dance to Ragmop?
If I had anything on Ragmop.
Oh, well, I was gonna say, how do you think you're supposed to dance to Ragmop?
How do you think you're supposed to dance to Ragmop? I feel like it's kind of like, like the Jesus hugging that like you do at like a middle school dance where you're like trying to touch and like get your shit a little.
You gotta leave room for
frisky,
Jesus.
But, like you can't really do anything.
You gotta leave
because I feel like. Yeah, because you listened to it for the first time today, right?
Yesterday, but yeah.
Okay, how did you feel about it?
Well, actually, I think I listened to it a few months before because I think you guys were talking about it enough. But first time in a few months, I was just like, "There's so much going on." Like,
yeah,
this is a very
I
dense
really
song.
I feel like the alphabet breakdown.
Waiting for someone to finish their
you
phone
start
call.
To get a little raunchy with it, like if you're gonna make your move the alphabet time, because it's like A B C D E F G H I. And then I feel like that's when they really get into a groove. I feel like that's when white people first learned rhythm a little bit.
Are you talking about Ragmop or the alphabet
song?
Like
it's kind of like.
Wait, are you talking about Ragmop or the alphabet or both?
Ragmop. When they do the alphabet, because like they kind of get in like a math rock structure for a second.
It's not math, it's spelling.
They kind of fuck with
this is algebra rock.
They do go a little outside.
R-R-M-O-P-P. Oh yeah, you remember? Yeah.
All right. I think I'll let you go, Max. Valuable insights on Ragmop.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Max.
I wish I could be on this episode. It sounds like a blast. I wish I was there. The playlist I'm on is gonna suck, but you got the. I love The Thing by Phil Harris as well.
Should I call you again when we talk about that song?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll have anything for it, but like I never show you The Thing. Yeah. All right. I'll tell you.
What do you think The Thing is?
All right. Bye, Max. Sorry for that extended.
Thank you, Max.
Thank you. Oh God. All right. Ragmop.
You want some videos?
Let's hit the roulette wheel again and see what we got.
All I'll say is Ed died at 95 in 2023, and he was actually a part owner of the Phoenix Suns at one point with Bobby Gentry.
Oh shit!
So that's a fun fact for you.
Shouts
also, leader of the Zionist Organization of America. At one point.
Man.
R-A-G.
I-D-D-F-F.
I? Oh, okay. I was being like, that's like, there's not that many letters in Ragmop. Yeah. You're spelling it right.
I don't know. Let's watch Brown Brothers dancing to Ragmop on Mother's Day.
This one's brutal.
This is a tough 2 minutes.
Why are we still in Idaho? Why are we?
I mean,
this is all you can do there.
I shouldn't even like draw attention to it. I do want to say that it's capital B Brown Brothers. That is their name.
Yes.
That is their given name.
Brown Brothers, we have these are two very different age boys. We have like a teenager, probably like 13, maybe
They're
14.
We have Wirt and Greg from Over the Garden Wall, and they're doing the saddest fucking coordinated dance I've ever seen for just a sea of future corpses. Just the saddest fucking old
I think
people.
they're probably corpses now.
Well, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Every single person in here is a skeleton except for the Brown Brothers.
Again, these boys
like,
were born too late to be on Stairway to Stardom, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The
This
sad
looks
part
like
is
the Australian horror film Next to Kin. It's just very sad to watch.
the sad part is every one of these women that is sitting in the audience, and then remember they're all women because all the men have already died.
Yeah.
Like 100% called their children, grandchildren, and told them about the Brown Brothers. And we're like, you'll never guess. These two little boys came and danced for us on Sunday, and it was amazing.
I thought you were gonna say something way worse, CJ. It's like, yeah, all these women in the video, like all these old women, yeah, they're all dead now. I thought that's
Oh,
what
that
it
is-
was.
Yeah.
I mean,
What year did this?
I
What
thought
year
that was
did
15 years
it come out?
ago.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah,
That was a given.
I can't say all of them, but like a lot of them.
2012, they're all for sure dead, my guy. That was 13 years ago. Those women are 90.
Hey,
Right,
is
I
this
don't
going
know
to
if
be
you
like
looked
the last time we watched a video with old people and Matty stopped the video to look up obituaries? People.
Now, if the Brown Brothers were dead, that'd be more shocking.
That would be very
That'd be
tragic.
sad.
The other Brown Brothers videos, there's some good stuff for your Halloween playlist in there.
Oh,
Great.
no.
Do I even want to look?
It's not like bad. It's just them dancing with like a Frankenstein mask on.
Oh,
it's-
hell yeah.
Dancing to
Also
Oh,
from
they,
Singing in the Rain. Brown
11 years
Bros
ago
go
still.
oh, I
trick or
see. Witch
treating.
Doctor.
God, so they just performed this one again. Their grandma is at the old folks home, and you know, they're-
and they perform to a captive audience.
yeah,
Their names
The
are
audience loved them.
Toby and Enoch.
they had to fund our college account. Oh, yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. All
Those
right.
kids are dead.
All right. In that case, let's keep it moving to
All right.
our next song on the playlist.
Maddie didn't even want to watch the graffiti tattoo commercial.
Well, I do,
Well, you
but I
can't,
have
'cause
to
you
follow
only
the
get to
rule.
pick one.
Okay,
I only get to pick one, and also for Ragbop, I'm just like, what is the cultural legacy of any of these
So,
songs?
I will
You
say
were just watching it.
the problem with
why,
Rag
that's why I
Mob.
clicked on the
Dancing with
video, Chris,
Moms.
because I wanted to figure out the
Okay.
cultural legacy.
It
There
died with
is
these
a
old
legacy.
women.
There is a slight legacy.
Okay.
This was on the Muppets once. They did a thing with mops dancing
Okay.
to Rag Mop. But that's its main cultural legacy. We will be watching more Rag Mop videos because obviously this is a new series. There's going to be a live stream at the end. And not to spoil it, but there's a Rag Mop Gauntlet, and that was just one of the lesser videos. So we will be watching some very good Rag Mops.
Oh my god! All
Is that like the Infinity Gauntlet, but you have to collect all the letters of Ragmop?
No, you know how at the end of every single one of our live streams,
I know.
there's a
I
gauntlet
was making a joke.
of smoke and a pumpkin.
Smoking pumpkin?
I like that you reversed that.
Chattanoogie
You
shoe
like deflected that perfectly. Like just
Speaking of Chattanoogie shoe shine,
I mean, again, you just threw that back at him like a pumpkin bomb, you know?
I mean, you don't really throw those back.
Well, Spider-Man did in the first movie.
No, that one person got turned into a skeleton.
Well,
That's
yeah,
true. He did turn into a Stetlin.
that is true. We're on to Chattanoogie Shoe Shine by Red Foley. I can't say this is the most a song has not existed, but I certainly feel the impulse to say that. But
Is
I
there
could.
anything to say about this song?
You know what that is, Matty?
Mhm.
That's you not liking Bethesda, never playing those Fallout games, because this sounds exactly like the shit that would play while you're roaming the wasteland.
I did watch the series. I thought the first season was pretty solid. You know, I watched all the way through. I can't say that about a lot of TV these days. So you know, thought it was decent. But the games themselves, I can't do Bethesda games. I do not like do not like the gameplay loops of them. They do not feel good to play in my hands.
It's nothing to say about this song, but I think it's important to note that Red Foley actually had a #1 country hit with another song on our list.
Oh, really?
Yes, yeah.
Goodnight,
Well,
Irene.
that's a thing we're gonna get into. All these people were basically covering each other at a level never seen before. in a way that is fascinating. Like Teresa Brewer
weeks
did it.
after they would hear it on the radio, it would get cut and sent to radio. It would go to number one. Another person who was on the radio go, I'm covering that.
Yeah, it's like the Ring tape, basically. Like these songs hit the airwaves at such a force that everyone was doing their own cover, and they were making records of it and selling them. The only thing you need to know about Red Foley is that he is kind of a country legend. He was a regular performer at the Grand Ole Opry. Basically, he's not someone that I've dived into for obvious reasons. This isn't very interesting to me. But I did do a cursory glance at his Wikipedia page for this episode, and it had a sentence that kind of stopped me in my tracks. It said, in the summer of 1961, Foley appeared twice on NBC TV 5-Star Jubilee and made 58 appearances at 22 state fairs with Boob Brassfield, which is the type of thing Tim Heidecker's character would have said on I Think You Should Leave when he was screaming about like Paul Buffano and shit.
You said boob, right?
Yeah, Boob Brassfield. BOOB Field.
What the hell? That's a 50s are crazy.
This was on the charts for 13 weeks.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. What the hell is wrong with
I think if I lived in the 50s, I would have killed myself.
Hey, I'm the one that's allowed to say that.
I was like, yeah, we don't know how many episodes you're going to be on. We don't know how many episodes Gavin's going to miss.
The most I know about everything I know about the 50s is from the animated Dwayne The Rock Johnson vehicle Planet 51.
What?
Is everyone here familiar with Planet 51, where Dwayne The Rock Johnson plays an astronaut who goes to an alien planet, but their alien planet is like 50s America?
What?
Oh wait, okay, now that you've explained the premise, yes.
You're telling me everyone hasn't seen Planet 51?
I've not seen it, but it took me a second.
You don't know the trailer where it plays Spaceman by the Killers? Everyone knows this.
Right.
Oh, James Corden and John Cleese are in this?
Far, far away.
Also, it's not a good movie.
There is a place where life is.
Also, I feel like we don't deserve to watch anything that has like malt shops and stuff in it. We haven't gotten there yet.
It's true.
Yeah, that's true.
And everything is
Oh, it's the xenomorph.
It's a xenomorph.
The xenomorph dog.
But this Thanksgiving,
Yeah. When conservatives talk about Make America Great Again, they're talking about making it like Planet 51.
is coming
Make Planet 51 again.
to Planet 51.
Here we go. The spaceship is
Oh,
coming
I love
down.
this short that says ranking the funniest Planet 51 moments.
God, YouTube Shorts is incredible. It's really a crazy place. Here we go. 2001 reference. Also, the sound effects here are terrible. Like the most generic stock library shit. Okay, I don't know. There's what else?
Oh my God, it's Aliens Exist by Blink-182.
Oh shit! Fuck, sorry. I need to close it on
Is
pause.
that not kind
I'm
of the
sorry,
premise of
we
Elio?
almost heard a good song.
Yeah.
Nope, can't have that. No.
Matty, I present to you your two choices. I found nothing on fucking Chattanoogie.
Did we even talk about the song? Did
What is
anyone
there to
say
talk
anything
about?
about
It's a country song from the 50s that has that if I'm gonna hear some music that sounds like that, I need to hear the most vile lyrics I've ever heard in my entire life. Okay, like I don't want to hear some shit about you being a shoeshine boy. I want to see you sing until the cows come home. Okay, like I don't want to hear.
It's also clearly ripping Chattanooga Choo Choo's swag.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
A much better song about Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But
It's also just like, wouldn't you rather listen to Gene Autry, a guy we already kind of talked about,
Yeah.
or like fucking Roy Rogers, or there are like a dozen other guys that kind of like have more riz than this guy?
It is kind of comforting to know though that the country music scene has always been full of these like kind of boring hacks that just kind of have the aesthetic and nothing interesting to say.
mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the guy that Elvis opened
This is
for, you know.
Proto Jelly Roll.
Oh my God. Fucking The Ozark.
It's post Jelly Roll Morton, proto Jelly Roll.
In between. Would you be surprised to find out this guy died by a heart attack?
No.
Very, very unshocking.
This is you look at this guy and you could tell exactly what month and year he's going to have a heart attack and die, basically.
Oh, yeah.
But for this, Matty, you have two options. I had nothing for Chattanoogie Shoeshine Boy, but I found a music video for a song called Music City Shoeshine.
That doesn't even want it.
It was some Nashville Nepo baby, but instead we're going to watch Game of Thrones theme cosplay Theremin.
Yeah, no. I don't need to hear the song again. I want to hear what this guy's
wrapped
doing.
in like tinfoil.
Oh, he's ripping a really long one. He's ripping real long.
Also, time period accurate to have someone playing the theremin.
I just like his outfit. It looks like he's wearing two different things you put in your car windshield to protect it from the sun.
He kind of looks like one of the guys, the Eric Andre show sketch where they're
the Scientologist.
Yeah, L. Ron Hubbard was a black man. Like he looks like one of those guys. I didn't realize you could play the theremin like shitty. I thought the theremin's like, oh, here's like a cool instrument. You can play it a bunch of different ways. I didn't realize the theremin could sound bad.
Well, if you don't move your hand at all.
Oh. I don't know what you're talking about. He hit that vibrato pretty good. These looks like the 50s were watching someone invent the Twilight Zone theme song.
This would have worked in like an Ed Wood movie.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is so Bride of the Monster. Back when I was a drag queen and I was running a drag competition, I used to post on all my advertisements, if you want to audition for my upcoming season, click the link below, and I would just put a link to this, and people would get mad at me and my Instagram messages.
And there we go, the longest fart ever.
We don't have
for you. DJ
No, we're
Rock
gonna hold off on
That's
whatever.
so messed up to throw that at me and then tell me we can't watch it.
Well, again, we can watch it eventually. Okay, we're just gonna get through this next song as we've got Teresa Brewer with music. Look, as we all know, music is my life, and this is maybe the first ever music is my life song. You know.
Yeah, you show this to Addison Rae, and she's gonna become a trad wife.
I don't think it's going to take a lot to do that. I hate to say. I don't think it would take a lot.
I kind of love this.
I kind of love this song.
It's one of the better ones this week. It's fun. It's got some bounce to it. You know, I hear okay, I kind of hear a little bit of Sabrina Carpenter in this. I see how we get to point A to point B in pop music from this to that. You know. It's a long destination, you know, it's a long walk to get there, but
if you had told me that this was a Madonna cut from the Dick Tracy movie, I would have believed you.
Oh yeah.
Good
Absolutely.
point.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of the shit that would play in the back of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and I think that's why I really like this.
Yeah. This is fun, novelty 50s stuff. I don't hate listening to this. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Our friends, the Ames Brothers, also have a version of this that went to number 14.
And I believe Eileen Barton also did a cover of this. I could be wrong. She did a
doesn't
lot
surprise me at all.
Yeah.
Every single song in here had a version from every other person.
The 50s music scene really was just a human centipede.
It's very incestual.
For how chaste everything was, it was very incestual.
But it makes more sense when you go back and watch stuff this is a little later, but Inside Llewyn Davis or something like that, where it's the prevalence of the songwriter and getting these guys in the room and all this stuff. I mean, that obviously still happens today, but it's you look at just how important it was to have a song that was actually going to hit because 50 other people were going to parasitically like attach themselves to it. It's like, you know, when you go back and look at like, I do this, you know, on Merry Go Round, I do these cover lists every year. And it's like sometimes someone covers something from the 20s or 30s or 40s. And it doesn't even make sense to ascribe it unto one artist, even though sometimes you do that. It makes so much more sense to ascribe it unto the songwriter because it's like the songwriter really was the most important part of it, as is being proven through this exercise.
I definitely agree. This song, it grooves, but it is disposable, I think. I'm just waiting because I'm excited for what to get to, but I think this is not my favorite of the week, but it's definitely in my top 5. I mean, that goes without saying. It's in my top 5, maybe even my top 3. Well, yeah,
I think her voice is unique. Like, I just think that like there were singers back then that kind of had off-center voices, which I think was great.
She did a cover of one of the songs we're going to get into that made Gavin so fucking mad.
Also, did she record multiple versions of this song? Because there's,
I mean, it
possible.
looks like there's. Yeah, it looks like there's multiple versions.
Or just like the whatever, like the metadata.
Yeah.
But let's. I'm just gonna pull up the. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Matty.
I just want to stare at this.
Let me see what the other one is.
Picture for him too.
Okay, there's 4 Loco Friday listening to Inya, and I believe that's our friend Timinator, who we do love.
Yes, we love Timinator, of course.
But I'm looking at Downtown Clowning with Gizmo. Music in the style of Teresa Brewer, and this is from 2 months ago.
2 months ago.
98.
2 months ago.
And one of the hashtags is hashtag Gen Z. Or Gen X. Hashtag Gen X.
He looks exactly like Stephen Kramer Glickman from Big Time Rush. Gustavo Rock.
Oh my god. So let's get down with Gizmo and hear a song. Oh, he's recording this in public, like straight to tape.
He's just sitting in a lawn chair on the road.
Put another nickel in the Nickelodeon. All I want is having you and music. I'd do anything for you.
The video's already gotten like out of sync. I don't think that's.
Want me to. All I want is loving you and music. Closer, my dear, come closer.
No one has walked towards him on the sidewalk. Everyone is walking away from him.
You're dancing close to me, so put another
Okay, so
nickel in.
I can't. Is he lip syncing?
I think he's singing live.
Was this kind of music even like dated at this point in the 50s? Because it feels like it's a little
way
older.
out.
Like,
Yeah, I agree.
Here's the issue with like questions that we're gonna probably ask that question a couple times during this series, Chris, and we have we cannot answer that question because none of us are alive.
I guess like some of us don't have that kind of frame of reference.
Yeah.
I feel like they've spent like 2 decades trying to make jazz
this
this
sounds like flapper
people, and then that was just music until like rock and roll came around.
This is like music I associate with like Roaring Twenties, flappers, and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, let me go ahead and give love this one in the comments.
Oh, you keep the tilde in there.
No, I love this one. All right.
Oh, he's hitting that kazoo.
He's in the kazoo.
God, I thought that was a vape for 2 seconds. That was so fucking hype.
He does look like a vaping guy. I mean, hashtag Gen X. And Gen X...
Yeah, hashtag Gen Z.
You know, the sad thing is just like those 2 kids, this guy's dead too, actually. It sucks. Only 2
Died
months
right
ago,
after he uploaded this.
Oh, yeah.
Died of vape poisoning.
Downtown Clowning, Gilroy the Jester becomes Sergo or Cudworth. Let's see what one his most recent video is.
9 days ago.
9 hours ago.
9 hours
ago. We got Daydream Believer in the style of
the Monkeys.
The
right?
Monkeys.
Yep. He's dressed like every ska singer in this one.
I think it might be every video. It's just out of sync.
Look, I know only 15 people listen to this podcast, but if one of you are in fucking Arkansas, can you please just wander the streets of downtown Arkansas, wherever this guy is, and find him recording these? Because he's out there, and I know we can find him. This was 9 hours ago. We can find this guy.
Yeah. We need again.
Gizmo, come on the pod.
Yeah, come on the pod, Gizmo. Look, we have we have a master doxer in the house. I think we can figure out this guy's patterns.
We already said he's in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Exactly,
Yeah,
he's already
there.
doxed himself. We just got to figure out
half the work right there.
Yeah.
He's got to hit up the.
He's not really dressing in a way that's inconspicuous either.
Exactly, he wants to be seen.
He's also not one take Jake in these. Like he's sitting there for 45 minutes to get the right one.
Yeah, exactly. God, he's got like a Dr. Jacoby vibe too, a little bit from.
Yes,
yeah,
he does.
Some Jacoby energy.
He's not hiding his name either.
Yeah, so Gizmo, we are fans. Come on the pod. If not, we'll come to you, okay? Because we know where you're going to be chilling out at. So we'll find you. But okay, I have been told there's been something with this next song that I've been told that I have to wait. I have to wait to reveal information. But for the time being, this is Eileen Barton with "If I Knew You Were Coming, I'd Have Baked a Cake."
Now, I will say, when I asked the question of if anyone knew any of the other songs, like other than Rudolph, like this and a song we're going to get to in a little bit were the ones that I thought were just far more ubiquitous, but maybe not. That's not true. No one knows what this is.
I do. I have heard this song before, but to me, it's not like ubiquitous. It's just something I've heard in my years of being obsessed with like novelty songs. But I really like this song. My future sister-in-law Taylor, shout out to Taylor, described this as being Betty Boop-like, and I agree. This sounds like something a woman would sing with like a cartoon cat, and I think that's why I like it.
Well, and I think novelty is like kind of the prime word there. Like this is definitely something that I would hear around birthdays or like I had a neighbor that would just sing the like if I knew you were coming out of bake the cake. That part in particular sticks through the culture maybe.
Yes, I will say that on this one specifically, I had the opposite problem of what I had with Chattanoogie Shoeshine Boy, and that there is a lot of content of this on YouTube. It's mostly old people singing it in like retirement homes and stuff.
Okay.
But I find this song to be pretty charming, and this is like when you think of like 50s, you think of that like Leave It to Beaver mentality, and I think this is the first song that really kind of nails that aesthetic that we now associate with being the 50s, outside of like the obvious stuff like Elvis. This is like the 50s housewife anthem, and I think
very white suburbs for sure.
Yes, yeah.
Very Planet 51-esque in that regard.
Yeah.
You're getting meat cubes and Jell-O when this song comes on.
I must have heard this at some point, but I just don't think I don't think I'd ever paid attention enough to know. But this is the importance of finding a niche, and you will have long-lasting success well after you're dead. But how many songs do you know about baking cakes? For me, it's this one and the one from Lazy Town.
I was about to fucking say that.
She also escalates it pretty quickly. It goes from cake to like she'd bring you a fucking band. Like there's a lot she's trying to pitch us on.
If there was a third verse, this would turn into a Project X party.
God, I mean that's how chase things were back then. Like you couldn't just say like, "Oh, if I knew you were coming, I'd fuck the shit out of you." It's like, "Oh, I'd bake you a cake."
Oh, I wanted to bring something up with music on that regard. When this music was actually partially banned by some radio stations because she said, "I'd do anything for you," and people were like, "That sounds pretty sexual."
You can't say anything. You know what falls under anything? Sex.
Exactly. So yeah, we really are in a completely different time. This is uncharted. Well, not uncharted territory for the podcast because we've been shitposting about Elvis and the Bopper for years. But as far as like the chase stuff that isn't bit hell, where it's like the things that actually didn't last in the lens of where we go back and it's like it's so heavily censored and so trying to appeal to everyone in this very conservative time. So we're gonna have to deal with boring shit.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, Matty, if you could pull up Eileen Barton's Wikipedia page and just read personal life from start to finish.
It'll take you 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's scroll down. All right.
Read it. Read it out
Okay,
loud.
I know. Okay, just, I had to, it's very short, so wanted to make sure I read it before I read it to myself. Barton married industrialist Jan Shaw in Juarez, Mexico, on April 15th, 1961. She divorced Lawrence Kane, a salesman and career criminal who was a suspect in the Zodiac Killer murders. Okay,
And that's all we need to say
That's
for
it.
that.
I made a mistake when you scrolled down and when you said just read the personal life, and I read the death one, and I was like, oh, this is just sad. I don't know what was so funny about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll read that too. Just we'll give a
No.
what?
Why?
Because I hate old people and I love reading about them dying. Because I'm evil. I'm evil. But I'm not.
Can you go up to her picture on the Wikipedia?
Yeah.
I like how her official picture on Wikipedia is obviously some cutout from like someone in the army who put it in like his locker or something when was jacking off to it.
Oh my god.
Also, to Chris's point kind of earlier about this song, it's funny, like the top of her Wikipedia is like, she had this hit song, If I Knew You Were Coming, I'd Have Baked a Cake. Like every other person we've looked up on the pod so far is like, they covered this thing and this thing and this thing. And like, they had written all these songs and these songs hit at various points. And for Eileen Barton, it really is like, she had that hit. She had this one song. She'll forever be remembered for the one song. Like that's the thing she has. Obviously that song's been covered a million times, but it's like, even looking through her career stuff, it's not like there's that much exciting stuff. Like she was kind of a one-hit wonder in a way that maybe some of the other acts we've talked about, you couldn't technically deem that of.
Yeah.
And to that, I'm sure whoever has like the rights to this is still making money off it. Because anyone who like, if you're like on TikTok and you're like filming a video, like I'm making a cake, like adding music to it, I'm just going to type in cake and see what shows up. It's like, oh, there's a whole song about making a cake.
That's hashtag World of T-shirts logic. Just like, all right, I'm drinking.
Why do you always got to bring that guy up?
He fascinates me.
Take a shot.
I don't know. I just want to be mad. I just want to be angry at you.
I also got to know in the early years, Barton was born in Brooklyn, New York. Her birthday is often given as 1929, but a certified copy of her birth certificate shows that she was born in 1924. This was done
That's
commonly
insane.
to shave a few years from a performer's age. So
5 years.
yeah. So so like assuming some U.S. soldier had this in their locket, in 1944, let's shave that. They put a 14 to 15-year-old girl in their locket. So
I think you're doing the math wrong. It's the other way around.
What?
Yeah,
well,
she's
they
older.
They thought that she was like 14 or 15
Yeah.
when they put this in the locket. But she was actually...
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
It was low-key accidentally
It's like, fuck, fuck, it's not illegal, damn.
God. All right, let's look at the videos. So we have...
So Matty,
Yes.
on one hand, you have a performance by a famous drag queen, Robbie Turner, doing If I Knew You Were Coming, I'd Have Baked a Cake. And on the other hand, you have Garfield amusement ride in our living room Garfield collection. Now, I know what you're gonna pick. so I gotta say,
He's weighing his options on whether or not this is a cancelable offense.
either
to
way,
skip over.
no. Either way, even if you click on the Garfield one, there's a game I want to play involving the drag queen one.
Okay. So essentially, the rules do not apply for these two videos. I can pick
for this one.
Okay.
If you want to just quickly play the game and then watch the Garfield shit, we can do it.
What if I want to do Garfield first and then play the game?
Okay, watch the Garfield video.
Yeah, yay! I watched Garfield. Garfield music right in our living room.
What this place needs
www.lovesgarfield.com.
in a living room.
Lovesgarfield.com is
near you.
that is a dangerous URL if they did not renew that. I would not go to that right now if they didn't do it.
No.
Wow, it's amazingly still up, and it looks like it's from 15 to 20 years ago.
Thank you for doing it before me, CJ.
I'm on a work computer.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
The collection
Oh
cannot
my
be any more
Very Web 1.0.
comics.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's incredible. All right.
Now, and
One of
guys,
the photos about Nathan Mack.
Oh my god.
This is the type of shit Kate Berlant was doing that. I think you should leave sketch.
Oh yeah, feel the
now guys, I just want to point out,
Oh, he's cabbage patching.
Garfield wouldn't have baked you a cake. He would have baked you a lasagna.
That's right.
True.
That's fucking right.
If Garfield's lazy ass would not be, he would be eating a lasagna. He would.
That's
make
true.
you
John
shit.
Arbuckle would
You
have
should be holding on for
made
safety.
you.
You walk into this house in an Odie shirt.
Listen,
This guy's
that
fucking beating you to death with a hammer.
That beta cuck John Arbuckle will make whatever you tell him to make. And he will say thank you for letting me make this for you.
Famous cum guzzler John Arbuckle.
That's right.
Jesus Christ.
Cum slut John Arbuckle.
This is not just like it's kind of a stretch to call this an amusement ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like the type of shit you
I'm
put out
amused
front
by
of the
it.
drugstore.
Yeah, this
Like,
is the shit outside of like a laundromat.
Yeah.
You just put your fucking
If
kid on
that's
there for
something
like
enough.
5 minutes. Let him.
How about a little pachinko action?
There's a Garfield pachinko machine.
Pachinko time.
It's like, yeah, you're having fun on the amusement ride. Daddy has to gamble. Daddy's got to gamble on the Garfield pachinko machine. What the fuck?
How do you play this?
Oh,
it's just Garfield's ass.
oh, okay. There we go. All right, let's go ahead.
Before we get off of it, I just want to point out that the website was updated at least in 2023, so it just looks like that. They've just made a choice for it to look like that.
That's
awesome.
really good.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. But we have now turned we're turning the clock back to the 1950s, but to the song we just heard. So from Robbie Turner, this is If I Knew You Were Coming, I'd Have Baked a Cake. This is her performance of the song.
So, Robbie Turner does not currently do drag anymore, which leads us to our game, Matty.
Okay.
What got Robbie Turner canceled?
Oh my, that's so funny. Also, I want to say this is exactly the outfit I thought was gonna show up.
Yeah, very, very like trad wife 50s dress.
Does everyone have to guess what got Robbie Turner canceled, or just Matty?
I think everyone should have to guess. I should not be the only person.
First off, I want to say my body dysmorphia tells me that I look like Robbie Turner. I just wanted to say that real quick.
No. Because you know what happened, so I'm gonna especially tell you no. Okay, can I shouldn't ask like what is their grift right now? Like I'm assuming that they're right wing.
Completely disappeared.
Okay, so like not even like doing a right wing grift. Okay, so
no,
bad.
I'm gonna say it's more. Not as much bad as weird. Objectively speaking, now it's fucking hilarious. Is what I'll say.
Okay. You know, I'm okay. I'm just gonna throw a wild guess out here. This is probably gonna be wrong. Like, was found out that she liked to drink her own piss, something like that. Some weird gross thing.
No.
Okay.
Good guess,
the old
but no.
fat Mike.
Exactly.
The old fat Mike. Yeah.
What do you got, Chris?
I have nothing. What
What's
Violet
your
just
guess?
said? I have no guess.
I was going to say January 6th, but if it's not a right wing grift, then I don't know.
Yeah, see, I was thinking something worse.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so are we ready to learn why?
This CJ, you got a guess?
I already looked the moment that Violet started pitching this, but I have a lot of questions for Violet about what is about to be said. I think.
So Robbie Turner is like the Hulk Hogan of drag in that the funniest fucking liar on earth.
Oh, okay, yes.
When she was still posting. One time she posted a picture of a pie that had like an octopus like styled crust that was very intricate and said, baking for Easter Sunday, and someone responded and the picture was straight up off of Google Images.
I love that. I love that.
That wasn't the cancelable offense. On Drag Race, she claimed she bought a Vera Wang wedding dress and hand-dyed it red. And then when other queens on the show pointed out that the zipper, which is plastic, was also red, so it obviously was bought as red, she just left the room. When Debbie Harry was a guest, she won a challenge on an episode where Debbie Harry was the guest judge on Drag Race, to which she said, oh my god, you're my favorite singer and it's my birthday and I won a Drag Race challenge, and it wasn't her birthday and she wasn't a Blondie fan. And then finally, One time, in I believe 2017, Robbie Turner tweeted, "Just woke up in the hospital. I was in an Uber crash. My driver did not survive. Wear a seatbelt. I did." And people checked, and there was no crash, and she completely lied about it, and we haven't heard from her since.
So good. Oh wow!
That's
Wow.
Just pathological liar. That's just
Straight up crazy ass liar.
that's
we
awesome.
need people like that still posting. You can't retire.
Welcome back, Hulk Hogan.
I'm thinking Robbie Turner didn't make us that cake, guys. Oh my god.
But that being said, oh no, I just remembered what's next. And speaking of bad people that are villains.
Ugh.
It's the villain of the series for sure.
The villain of the series, undoubtedly. And this is his best song.
I had an allergic reaction.
He's
to Perry
allergic
Como.
to. He's allergic
Yeah.
to Perry Como.
Yeah, no, I get it. So putting together,
I hate to say that, I also kind of agree. I kind of like this one.
I mean, it is his best.
It's
one,
up tempo.
but, yeah,
It's up tempo.
It has a beat, which is not something you could say about basically any other Perry Como song on this series that we're gonna get to. When I was putting this together, I saw his name repeatedly popped up, and I was like, "Oh, Perry Como, Christmas music. This will be good. He's a crooner. I like his voice when I hear him singing Christmas songs." And then I'm like, as I kept listening, just song after song of this guy, it's like, holy shit, he's awful. All of his songs are bad. And this is his best one. And I was like, well, I didn't like this one. I'll see what else he has. And it's just meandering, tempo-less bullshit.
That just goes into my point that I made earlier about how I associate a lot of it with like Christmas music, and when you remove the Christmas element from it, it just kind of loses the specialness.
Yeah, there's no fond memories of building snowmen and getting Christmas toys or whatever. It's like, I don't know. It's like finding out Santa's not real is realizing Perry Como sucks, you know?
Como doesn't offend me, I think, as much as he seems to offend a lot of you guys. But, like, I will say, like, I feel like so much in my memory is, like, it's very much like a him versus Sinatra kind of, like historically, now we look back at that time.
Hydrogen
and say,
bomb versus coughing baby.
Yeah, 100%. And it's like, I think part of that kind of comes down to, like, it's the reason why, like, Oasis won out over Blur ultimately, where it's like, all right, Blur are fine, but, like, Oasis, like, there's a rock and roll edge to it, right? Like, there's this degree of, like, if I go to fucking Frank Sinatra's Wikipedia page, there are rocks to unturn of history that I'm going to be like, wow, what a dirtbag, and also what a fascinating guy. And it's like, Perry Como is just, like, the down the middle fucking vanilla, like, as they come, just not particularly exciting or interesting, doing interpretations of songs that themselves are not very exciting or interesting, versus that's not really true of Sinatra. Like, if you're just trying to
Matty looks ready to die.
Yeah,
I mean but I think that's part of why Perry is the villain, is that he's the figurehead. He's emblematic of all, like, the pre Elvis 50s music. He's the face of all of it, and so he represents everything that this music is and what it's
derogatory.
Yes,
you know?
I will say, he is not the true villain. I think there is someone who I would consider to be the true villain of the 50s. Obviously,
he's just the face.
Well, yeah, he's the face. He's the figurehead. We'll get into him on a later episode, but. The only thing stopping the true villain of this series from being Pat Boone is the fact that he only went number one like once or twice, and that leaves Perry Farrell in kind of
they should freaking Friday
hit the
them
Perry.
or something. They should body
Matty hit
them.
the Perry.
hit the Perry.
Oh, fuck.
I would love to hear his hoop-de-doo though, but
Hoop-de-doo!
That being said, leading into 90s alternative, Perry Como in a way is kind of the original Anthony Kiedis in that he just
Speak on that.
He'd just sing like hoop-de-doo, hot diggity, dog ziggity boom bullshit, and it's nothing, and it just pisses me off, you know?
I thought you were just going to say he's a pedophile.
He sang about
It doesn't
California
seem
all
to
the
be a
time.
I thought it was going to go
sex criminal,
pedophilia,
as far as
too.
I can tell.
As far as I know, Perry Como was not a sex pest. He just made very boring music. But Matty, I'm not giving you a choice on this one. I changed my mind.
We're breaking the rule a bit on this one.
Okay.
I mean, because we want to watch an hour and 36 minutes.
No, that's the one you're clicking on, but you have to go to a certain timestamp. The Cancon found this one, and we will watch the Mr. Heater by our friend Adriana of Upsall the musical fame at a later date.
So go to 4 minutes 50 seconds.
Mm-hmm. This is an entire tribute to Perry Como on the Lawrence.
It's not
show.
the same song, but you have to watch this.
Okay. So we just got past these creepy twin performers here.
The Aldrich sisters and the Otwell twins. You know, folks, Lawrence tells me we've had the greatest audience reaction to these youngsters of any new people we've ever added to our show, and we're so happy for them. Perry Como is known primarily as a ballad singer, but he does a wonderful job on all kinds of songs. Here's an example as Bobby and Sissy return to their...
Oh, no! No! No!
Oh, my
what the
God.
fuck? Why are they babies? Wow. Why are they...
We saw them as old smoothies, and now they're babies.
Oh, God, don't show Brace Belt in this video. don't show Brace.
Oh, no.
Nope. Done. Quit. With the podcast. I'm done.
This is one of the most evil things you've made me watch.
That's horrible.
This one wasn't my fault.
I just love how every Lawrence Welk interpretation is as literal as you can get.
I
So
know.
Papa loves Mambo. Oh, it's a baby.
I didn't realize how progressive the Lawrence Welk show was. There's so much kink on here.
Oh. How old were they at this point?
They're probably 3-4 months old.
I set myself up there.
Wow, escaping the crib.
Just think of the smoking Teamsters that had to build this set.
I did see Bobby. It looked like he was going to slip. The slippers. It did look like he was going to slip for a second there. Whoa!
This
look
is
at
a
that core
humiliation
strength.
ritual.
If it's of any solace, I think most of the people involved in the decision making here are dead.
Yes. Oh,
That's
as
true.
we discussed, discussing the Lawrence
Both of
Welk
them
show
are
in the
still
past.
alive.
Are Bobby and Sissy still alive, or are they dead?
Both of them are
Yes.
still alive. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Someone should change that.
What, their
Oh my
diapers?
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're diapers. That's what I was getting at. Thank you, Chris. Oh my god.
It's really we need to have an intervention. It's really a problem how much you call for the deaths of people on recordings.
That is true. We are a very
you get-
violent podcast.
No, it's mostly Matty.
It's
I
usually
mean, I'll
me.
say it's almost exclusively Matty, just randomly. Sometimes they don't even deserve it.
Oh, they hit the gritty!
Oh, there you go. I should.
I only wish Gavin was here to see this.
I appreciate
what his
you
reaction would be.
letting us watch this entire thing.
I mean, we gotta see it through. This is we gotta pad out the time, you know. I need to see this to completion.
I feel like the odds that you could get either Bobby or Sissy on Indie Heads is kind of high. I bet you could do it.
I worry about their
that number
reaction
went
to the...
down. Matty just asked someone to kill them.
Yeah, I say I really don't think I would like two regulars on the Lawrence Welk show to come onto the podcast that's known for having multiple trans women on. I don't know how they would react to
Yeah,
that.
no, I would not trust them, unfortunately.
Hard to say. Sissy currently is based out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Bobby's out here in Long Beach. So
Okay.
The chicken lady is still alive too.
Oh shit! Bark, 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 bark.
God. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to our next song. This is the strangest one. This is the strangest one, I think. This is the Harry Lime theme from The Third Man by Anton Karas. So it's a movie soundtrack song.
Yeah, this doesn't surprise me
Yeah.
because I know how much like stuff from like other movies would hit like the charts and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't mind this. I've never seen the film that this originates from. I'm pretty behind on my Orson Welles viewing. I've only ever seen Citizen Kane. But I dig this. You know, it's just a pleasant little instrumental.
It's a great movie. I have no idea how this went number one.
It didn't take a lot. It appears. I mean, this is the intermission music. You know, like
To be fair, you know what's you. I'm sorry to cut you off,
okay.
Matty. I'm sure it wasn't important, but I mean, you hear everything that's been everything that's been number one. I'm sure people went to the movies and heard literally anything that wasn't Perry Como. I was like, hey, that's something different. I like that.
Ooh, little. This is nice. Get up, go get your popcorn. You know, get a taste.
This is like the musical equivalent of like someone putting like salt and pepper on their food. Like, oh, what is the exotic spices?
It's like the most like hold music-y thing we've heard, though. I know that it's partly because there's no lyrics, but
yeah. I mean, what else?
Even just the rhythm.
If they heard "Girl from Ipanema" back then, it would have blown their mind.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I kind of like it because it's kind of like the perfect missing link between the music they play over the mall speakers in Dawn of the Dead and the Godfather theme. So I kind of enjoy it.
Yeah.
But do we want to talk about our gifts to Matty?
Yes. So we got
Matty. Obviously, there was nothing for the Harry Line theme.
Well, of course. Unless we just watched the movie.
Just watch The Third Man.
Yeah. Unless it was like Third Man clips. So on one hand, we have a returning friend with the tipsy bartender doing glitter lime Skittles moonshine, and on the other hand are three characters. Sorry. That I've been fascinated with for a couple of years now. The Sexton sisters. Their thing seems to be that they're a group of either friends who call themselves sisters or actual sisters who all get together and they make beautiful songs about their favorite brands and products. They haven't uploaded in years. I think they're dead. But my favorite of theirs is their A1 Boogie, a tribute to their favorite steak sauce.
I was hoping it would be the steak sauce.
Of course.
Yeah, we love the tipsy bartender, but you know, I want to see some new faces.
Yeah, this one is pretty perfect for what we're watching too. Mm-hmm. It's very very of the time.
Oh my god!
Wow!
Look at these ladies.
There's a war.
They're crushing it.
The mics are A1 bottles.
Yeah. Really a whole like sepia, like Windows Movie Maker sepia filter kind of thing going on.
Someone's walking by in the back.
If I was gonna be really offensive, I'd be like, these ladies are stealing valor. Those uniforms don't belong to you.
They could have been in the war. They're definitely wasn't.
You don't know if they served. They're serving right now.
Let's say they're serving.
I mean, they're probably dead.
Well, you know, this is from 16 years ago, so. They won $500 for this video in an A1 steak sauce contest. Good for them.
I'm sure they were if they weren't the only people that entered, they were the only people that put in any effort.
Yeah,
absolutely. We watched
16 years ago. That could have bought you like a house or something.
Yeah.
True.
We watched the fucking TurboTax videos. We know what the average effort for these are.
Oh yeah, 100%.
From our So You Can Relax. One of my favorite videos ever.
God.
Anyways, I love the Sexton sisters. Rest in peace, girls.
A1.
That was no more or less pleasant than a lot of the things that we've already listened to, like in the actual series.
Another thing I should mention is they love wigs. This video was mostly black and white, so they weren't wearing them. But usually they're wearing like the best wigs on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
We'll revisit them over the course of this series. I think.
I was gonna say do you want me to find some more, or we'll save it for the rest of the series?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was cute. I you know what? I hope those ladies are still alive because they looked very sweet and I liked their video and it was really nice. You know, it made me happy. You know, I remember when brands didn't suck. You know, I remember when brands used to do cute stuff like that. I remember when the internet was a nice place.
They don't anymore because of woke, Matty.
Because of woke, and that's why I want to go back to the 1950s, and that's why we're doing the series, so we can go back. And going back, we are to the playlist this time as our next song, Mona Lisa by Nat King Cole. This is clearly the best song this week to me. This is clearly,
well, yeah.
I mean, it's not
easily the best. The other one that I thought that you guys would probably know, because it is featured at the end of Glass Onion. Is that what that movie's called?
Okay, so then I probably heard it beforehand. Then,
yes, it's a beautiful song.
Beautiful song.
Is someone going to address the elephant in the room of why this is the best song this week?
Oh yeah, because he's the only black guy on the playlist this week. I'll say it.
I don't think that's the only.
That's not the only reason,
why.
but
it's not the only reason why.
But it is.
It's a very notable reason.
It's a notable reason.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah,
won an Academy Award for Best Original Song.
As it should.
For what movie?
For a movie called Captain Carey, USA.
Huh. There, shouts out to Captain Carey.
Related to Captain Phillips?
Yeah, it's a prequel.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just a beautiful song. Nat King Cole is just a great singer. And
this being here, is kind of what befuddles me. Is I've assumed that the reason we haven't seen any people of color on this chart, and really most of the charts until the very end, I figured the reason was just, maybe the charts themselves were even segregated. But Nat King Cole shows up pretty regularly to save us in these episodes, which made me think, was he just the only one that, not to be down on Nat King Cole, but this is a very soft, innocent, crooning song. So I was wondering, is he the only one that was safe enough for white America in the 50s in a way?
Maybe.
I would believe that.
Yeah.
Was payola still going on at this point?
Had to be. I mean, this had to be peak payola at this point.
I would assume that's why you would get a lot of other crap, for lack of a better term, padding the charts. I really, honestly, I'm sorry. I just noticed that the art is the Mona Lisa's face moving like AI, and it scared me.
It's moving like that the GIF of the guy from Tool licking his lips in the Guitar Hero video.
No. It's
like one of those AI apps when it's we brought your ancestor back to life, and it's just making their face move.
I was gonna say it's one of the early ones where it's the kid, you would have have a photo of a guy singing the Fortnite American Boy song, that kind of facial movement.
Jesus came back to
with
sing.
You, thank you.
Jesus sang on America's Got Talent. God. But this is the best song easily.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make jokes about it, because, I mean, Nat King Cole is going to save us, multiple times, basically, until we get to the rock and roll invasion. But him being here makes me think, what could have been if they allowed Chuck Berry to have hits,
Yeah.
Well, I think to Violet, to your point, I think that is a song that feels also kind of ripped from even a previous era, and I think obviously too the fact that it has a big movie tie-in probably helps with. It's kind of a 1-2 punch of why a black man was able to have what it was a theoretical.
Well, yeah,
number one.
I'm sure the movie tie-in was also a great assist.
Big bump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a sweet, nice song, a true highlight this week.
So now this is. Hold on, man, pause.
Okay.
Why would you click anything other than my uncle doing the stanky leg?
I just want to give special. I think we should watch. This is a real Sophie's Choice for me.
Okay.
I forgot that I put two heavy hitters right next to each other because Crazy Carol singing Mona Lisa. This has guy potential for me.
Okay. Okay.
Her performance is unique, I'll say. Carol is kind of serving.
Yeah, so let's listen to Carol real quick.
I'm wearing a cute new Fink outfit, and it's not without its challenges. I did another version of this song and had some kind of definite bloopers.
Bloopers?
I don't know. Like I said, this outfit's challenging too, but this is Nat King Cole.
Okay, yeah. This old guy.
Beautiful.
Old guys that don't know porn sites, like this is what they're watching. Like,
oh my god,
I don't like this.
CJ knows the story. CJ knows the story from my days working at the college radio promo company. There was an artist that we worked with. I will not reveal the name of the artist, but it was an
I'm just watching Chris.
Chris is horrified. But this lady reminds me a lot of
the word I would use.
She's doing the Aaron Jackson thing of singing over the original song.
Yes.
I just want to point out too, like unlike some of the other things we've watched, this was uploaded 1 month ago. It was 41,000 views.
Yeah.
Like we can't even blame this on like old dudes who don't know how to use the internet and find porn.
She's got
like, this is just a new
200,000
thing.
subscribers.
Oh, like there are horny men out there for Crazy Carol. Like they're here. They live among us. They
one
walk
of them's in this call.
Chris's experience.
I would immediately. I would immediately fold.
Do I even see a comment from Barely March?
Can you sort by newest?
Let's sort by newest. Let's see what's going on. The most recent comment from 3 days ago is just a guy posting 3 banana emojis. So, you know. And we have one guy saying the end and then a bunch of like heart eyes emojis. So I guess we'll wait till we get there. This to me was very priceless. I love it. Thank you. Thumbs up, alien face, drooly face, eyes emoji.
Horniest guy who's ever been on.
And
look at the next thing
right below. Are you single?
Barely March alt accounts.
Oh God. Let's
Dude, this woman transcends all like boundaries of language and countries. It's all people, it's all old guys super horny in different languages.
I do like that we've barely seen a profile picture so far in the comments. It's just been the letters, so it's
Can you scroll back up to the video so I can keep watching? Oh my god. Okay, we don't have,
I gotta say,
Chris is
she
getting
the queen, though.
flustered. He's got a crush. Well, I was gonna say he's got a crush. He's got a crush on Carol, Chris.
Where's Carol from?
Can you click into her account? I'd like to see like what other types of things she's uploading.
Yeah. Well,
to get to 264,000 subscribers.
I'm guessing it's a lot of this.
Yeah.
Chris, I'm glad you enjoy my friend Carol.
She is basically fucking Jenna from 30 Rock.
Let's see.
That's Amore. 1 day ago. 1 is the loneliest number. 3 Dog Night.
I see why that guy was commenting about the end.
Oh, well, I missed the end. Well, hold on. I missed it.
Well, I mean, it's basically you basically see everything.
Oh yeah, 14 million. Crazy Carol sings "Angel of the Morning" by Juice Newton. I thought for a second I was about to read Joanna Newsom because I thought.
Does she take
The
requests?
crazy lady on I-80 from Detroit.
I mean, look, she probably does take requests, but you gotta wade through a bunch of
Yeah, she's moving through quite a number of different like decades and styles and stuff.
Yeah,
like would she do pink chocolate if we asked?
Don't make.
She
I don't
might,
want to. We are not going to make Crazy Carol listen to Pink Chocolate.
Hey,
This
everyone
woman
has
is
her
a
number.
saint.
Let her decide if she wants to do it.
Have you heard Pink Chocolate, CJ?
I have.
Okay.
The utter disappointment.
Honestly, that's probably the only reaction.
I don't know what other reaction you wanted with that.
I mean, she would kill Ice Cold Blondes. Like that's her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she did Barely Breathing. Shouts out to the White Boy Heaters episode.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
What? What was it?
Barely March.
That's what I thought you were gonna say.
What did you think I was going to say?
Oh, we should request thinking emoji.
That'd be a good one.
Oh, I would kill
Good one.
myself.
Chris, what did you think I was going to say?
You said barely, and I thought you said my ears perked up. You said breathing. Why did it take you that long to figure it out?
This is episodes of
I'm
Haze.
sorry.
Let's watch my uncle doing the stanky leg at our lounge.
Thank you.
It's from 15 years.
Oh
my God, this sound.
I put this on here when we still thought there was a chance that Dead Blossom Jesse would be the first guest of the, and I wanted to show this to DBJ. But
this is great for an audio podcast.
Yeah, incredible audio medium.
We're just watching Uncles just groove to static.
So bad. So bad.
This was filmed on like an LG chocolate.
Like, I know cell phone video and especially audio was like really bad back then, but like, was it this bad?
That's
because it's too loud. It's peaking all over.
Oh my, Jesus Christ!
I can't even make out what song it is.
It's Stanky Leg.
But I don't know if he's doing the Stanky Leg to a different song that's not the Stanky
No,
Leg.
it is. I've watched this video enough to discern it.
Okay.
I should put this. I mean, look, this is what the Adobe, audio enhancer tool is made for, to enhance the audio of that. So, holy shit. Okay. Oh my god.
Oh.
How do we move on? I guess we just gotta do it.
Yeah.
From the Weavers, it's Goodnight, Irene. I made an immediate comparison to this song in the chat, which is that this is sort of the more of this point in the series. Of course, more by Sisters of Mercy, which is is a song that is 8.5 minutes long, and it hit #1 on the alt charts somehow, because this is when the alt charts were like very small amount of stations, like before the format became more formalized. So this being over 3.5 minutes means this is a brutally long song. A brutally long song for this series.
Yeah, I think this is a good folk song, but it's way too fucking long. It could do with a verse or two being trimmed.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Like, I get what you're saying, but also just like this song is like it's an interminable length and it's 3.5 minutes long.
Yeah.
Maybe the Blacklist wasn't
It's a
so
time
bad.
prison.
That's true, but I mean all these songs were like 2 minutes long.
Now, I'm not sure if we already passed it, but I noticed some stuff in the background of the song that I was like, did they let this on the recording? I think early in the song you hear like
some live stuff.
You hear coughing, like you just hear a guy coughing his lungs out. And like, did
you know how expensive it is to re-record stuff?
I want to point out, like, this is technically like the original version of this. Speaking of black musicians, important black musicians, like the original recording of this was 1933 by Leadbelly, and at least according to me looking at Spotify, the original or like his version of it was only 2 minutes and 34 seconds. So this song actually has been elongated out by a full minute.
Damn.
There you go.
I'm so glad we have thank you so much for being on here and knowing what you're talking about.
Yeah, we all just come on here and be like, does this song suck dick or does it rip ass, basically? And that's the entire podcast. It's nice having actual music history on what is allegedly a music podcast.
Well, Violet, every time I agree to do this podcast, I pull up a fucking blank sheet, I like write down a bunch of notes, and then halfway through doing that, I go like, we're not going to get to anything I fucking write down. That's just that's
fair,
how the
yeah.
Indie Heads podcast works. I've been doing it long enough. Why did I bother?
Yeah, we end up with Crazy Carol and Uncle's doing
We need
Stanky
some kind of anchor, though, into the music. Otherwise, what's the point of even having a playlist?
True.
Yeah.
Or Matty presses play on something and it goes, okay, what's the video we're watching?
Look, it's just
this show half the time now.
It's just filler.
Matty, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you that you don't have to hear the DJ Hero Matty drop anymore?
I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy that I don't have to hear one of the more embarrassing moments of my life. My adult life, I should say.
The what drop? I'm not sure I'm familiar with what you're talking about.
You fucking made it, you piece of shit. Shut up.
I don't think I've heard that.
It doesn't ring a bell.
I'm not a regular on this pod.
DJ Matty in the house. DJ Matty in the house.
Google adjective and you didn't know what it was.
Happy?
Over Goodnight Irene, no less.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good remix. That's real DJ Matty.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
Weird thing to Google.
I'm flying a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, that song kind of reminds me of Inside Llewyn Davis. So I think I've gaslit myself into liking it. more so than I actually like it on principle. But at this point, I'm in the fucking playlist. That feels like it's too long because it's nearly 4 minutes on a playlist of like 2 minuters, 3 minuters at most. And I'm looking at the final song on the playlist, and I'm just like, I want to get there. So this was the first one I started skipping, but I don't think it's the worst.
Yeah, I think
if I'm more positive on it, I'm saying it sounds like Inside Llewyn Davis. But if I'm less positive, I'm saying it sounds like in the fucking Timothy Chalamet, Bob Dylan, when they would play something like that. And it's like, well, but then you're going to hear Bob Dylan, so that's going to be way better.
Well, yeah, Pete Seeger actually covered this, so like that's
he is one of the, he's one of the Weavers.
Is that true?
Is he one of the Weavers? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
See, and I knew that. That's why I said
it. All right, we got two options here in the videos. We've got John Brassett sings "Goodnight, Irene," which is 5 minutes long. So that's going to be a no go. That's going to be a no go.
We've got "Okay, Throw Me Some Numbers," which is just a clip from a film.
I have seen this. Yes, not just any film.
It's me, Richard. It's 1:30 in the morning. What are you doing calling
me? Can we not watch this on like Adult Entertainment Contemporary too?
We have a mother of a virus.
We like to forget about that episode. By this company.
Okay, throw me some numbers.
There we go. That's a lot of numbers.
Also good for a podcast.
Okay, give me your password. My password? Out with it. Oral cum shot.
Great acting from these two gentlemen. Okay,
it's just some adult or adult.
I will say,
entertainment contemporary.
The thumbnail did not look like. I just assumed the thumbnail was like some '50s movie. I forgot.
No, because that is from Catalina Studios gay porno. Nice. Shout out to the person that uploaded all of their pornos without the sex to YouTube, because the acting in those are incredible. We watched a little bit of the boy band one on one of the Adult Entertainment Contemporary.
It was definitely the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Because the music was not good.
Oh yeah.
I think I've said this on the pod. That was I'm sorry, a bad episode.
That was the worst episode.
That was the one where Gavin made the playlist and played.
we had to do an episode. We already pushed the episode. We had to do it. So, God. All right, we're almost done. We got one more song on the playlist from Phil Harris. It's The Thing. And this is the lowest quality in terms of just the sound quality. It's the lowest quality one. Like, clearly they did not have a master track. Like, this is just pulled straight from whatever mass-produced vinyl they had.
I fucking love this song.
Of course you do.
First off, shout out to Phil Harris, voice of Baloo in The Jungle Book. But I remember hearing this song in middle school on the Sirius XM 50's on 5 station, and me and Gavin just looked at each other and we were like, what the fuck is this? And it stuck with me for years. So finding out that this was the #1 hit has filled me with so much joy. This song is Pulp Fiction.
Like the movie?
Yeah.
Where is this in the movie?
Where it's the briefcase?
What is the thing?
Yeah, he found the briefcase.
It's been a while since I've seen Pulp Fiction.
He's telling you what it is, but he's not telling you what it is.
Chris is the only one that understands me.
I'm sorry.
It sounds like a song from the middle of an old Broadway musical when they have a song that has nothing to do with the plot.
It sounds like an Irish drinking song from Whose Line. Each line sounds like
yes,
Yep. This I'm with the boys at the pub and we're drinking some lagers to this.
This would be such a fun fucking drinking song, though.
Oh yeah,
this is shit that Seth MacFarlane loves.
According to Wikipedia, it is stolen from an English folk song. So
of course,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, the English deserve to be stolen from.
Yeah.
They stole a lot. So
Like the Ames Brothers did this one too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so did what's her name too? Didn't she? Didn't Eileen Barton do it too?
Yes, Eileen Barton also did a cover of this.
Bro, This is so incestuous. What is with this fucking decade?
Phil
dude?
Harris's other credits, he was on the Jack Benny program a lot. Yeah, he was obviously in. He did the Bare Necessities, and he was with Louis Prima for I Don't Want to Be Like You, and then he was also in The Aristocrats, and he was also Little John in Robin Hood. You can definitely hear him.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh, Phil Harris was in Rock-a-Doodle.
Oh, fuck yes! That's a movie that's in the Indie Heads Criterion collection.
He's the narrator.
Oh my god!
Oh,
also
as he should be.
Look at this photo. This again. This is the least obvious dye job I've ever seen in my entire life. That is
last known photo of a mobster who went missing. Like, that is a crazy ass fucking
His hair looked
job.
like instant ramen.
Yes.
God.
When you put activated charcoal in the
Harris.
He's what?
His birth name is Wonga Harris.
It's Wonga? Wonga Harris?
Wonga Philip Harris.
Wonga, what the...
Got to bring that name back.
Oh, it's said to derive from a Cherokee word meaning messenger of fleet.
Oh shit, wow. He's got... but let's see. Does he actually have Native American heritage, or is he just?
I don't believe so.
For money.
Yeah. Oh, I just looked up Wonga on Google, and from the AI overview, Wonga is a British English slang term for money. It originates from the Romani word for coal. I don't know if I should say
this
that.
This is a different word.
Yeah, unless I spelled it wrong. But...
No, you spelled it right. It's just. Not the one we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, Rock-a-Doodle was his final film role.
Oh, rest in peace.
All right.
Rest in peace, Rock-a-Doodle.
Matty. So this is actually the hardest one for me.
Okay.
On one hand, Gavin found this.
Okay.
It has less than 50 views.
Of course.
We love it. And on the other hand, we have Gangnam Style high school parody. And now, the reason this is the ender of the playlist is this is one of my favorite videos of all time. There's one very incredible moment in it. This is a remnant from a former project I had from even before I had become acquainted with the Indie Heads podcast. I had a project where I was going to look up just high school Gangnam Style because I went to high school in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
And you better believe that my high school did a Gangnam Style parody. And I wanted to see how many high schools did their own Gangnam Style. How many of them are still up? Can I watch all of them and rank them? And I got through like maybe 30 before I was like, oh, fuck this. I watched a lot.
It's probably less than how many like high school Harlem Shakes there are, though.
Oh, absolutely less than Harlem Shakes. But
yeah,
you better believe that they were on the news every fucking Friday or whatever. And you know that when Gangnam Style went off, they did a parody. So
you're saying we should watch both?
Okay, I'm down to watch both because that is the best one. But this is incredible. Dawn's Kooky Karaoke doing the thing by Phil Harris. Okay. A lot of effort went into this, and we love him.
So this is just a GIF slideshow, and then this old man pops out in the corner.
Much to my surprise, I discovered that.
Pulp Fiction.
The GIFs line up really well, too. He's got a drum every time the drum thing happens.
Oh my god. But like he looks AI generated, you know? Like, but I think it's just because
the mobile game ads.
Yeah, because his face is moving but his head is not. But what is this? What is this?
As I walk in the door, oh, get out of here with that. And don't come back no more, get out of here with that.
It's the fact that the top of his head is just barely moving.
Yeah, this is also I mean this is from 2 years ago, and it's just crazy to have people still upload stuff in 360p in YouTube in 2023.
He turned around and ran. I wandered on for many years, a victim of my fate.
I think he's crushing it though.
He is crushing it. Like, if I saw this at karaoke, I'd be like, damn, this dude's this is not pick, but he's killing it.
And take it down below. Oh, get out of here with that. And take it down below.
I don't know. I feel like if you found like Grandpa watching this, it'd be time to send him to home.
It's okay. We'll watch Gangnam Style high school version.
Yeah.
Don't ever stop.
All right. Was there anything to the ending that's special, or just
No? I just like this man and his karaoke. So this is shout out to West Boca High School for making the funniest Gangnam Style. They gave it to the weirdest kid imaginable, and he made art. Is all I'm gonna say.
There is a port called Busan in South Korea, and north of that is the Yellow River, and south of that is Seoul, Korea, and north of that is North Korea. And
high school kids don't want to learn about the Korean War.
We have the north and the south.
You have to make a lot of songs about
Korean
it.
War now.
Yeah, someone get Mr. Beat on the horn.
He's mad at the pod still.
Just mad at AJ.
okay? So it's just all right.
Well, they're recreating the video, but he does have a lot of creative additions.
I will say, recreating the video, but I know that shot was supposed to be like Gangnam Style, but it looked exactly like the music video for Wow by Beck.
This is a nice bonding experience for all the high schoolers, you know?
Giant ass Buffy the Vampire Slayer quad in this high school.
Also, the main kid in this video has like a specific type of long hair that is like.
We all knew a white boy like this in high school.
Exactly. Like,
It looks like Austin Butler.
Yeah. This part broke me.
Oh, here we go.
The way this kid builds up.
Oh, we got. All right. Oh, here we go. Oh my Jesus! He's bumped out the fucking roof. Holy shit! Oh my god! This is. Sorry for all the visual bits on this audio podcast, listeners. We say that all the time.
How is that any different from any other episode?
Exactly. What the
This
hell?
kid's doing parkour in the school.
Like,
Oh my God,
there's no interesting like audio element to this. They're just listening to Gangnam Style.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, look at, again, that's some nice core strength to kind of like climb up the walls like that, you know?
It is impressive, like, the number of people at the school that have been wrangled into this. Like, that's a sizable number of kids, I feel like.
I would have done it.
Yeah, I
would not
I'm doing a vibes-based assessment. The person behind this video, I think it's EY, because it's his channel name. I'm assuming he's like the cool kid that all the cliques were friends with. He just found his way through all the cliques, like, all right, jocks like me, nerds like me.
Oh, I don't know
like,
if you should have recreated this part of the video.
Yeah, this part made me a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Very odd.
Yeah, maybe you should have had the guidance counselor watch this beforehand and be like, hey, maybe not do the part with the girl on the bus.
Yeah. Not necessary. Oh, he did deny her. Every day I Gangnam Style?
And then, like,
What?
every day I'm shuffling over it.
Right now we're all dancing in the gym, dancing on the stage.
Our high school did the shindig shuffle.
Yeah, it's nothing is ever the shindig shuffle. Shouts out to Branson. Yeah, I mean this entire series is going to be our tribute to Branson, Missouri. You know, the episode wasn't enough.
Well done, West Boca High. And shame on Spartan High School for having objectively the worst.
Yeah, terrible for those. But this one was good.
I just looked over and Chris is like 6 feet away from his fucking screen.
I think he's in a Blair Witch situation.
He looks ready to die.
You okay, Chris?
Just watching a Gangnam Style parody.
Look, you look fucking possessed, dude. See, he didn't answer the question, and you know, I don't like that. I don't like the non-answer. Are you possessed right now, Chris? Is there a demon haunting your entity?
Is the Big Bopper possessing you, Chris?
Hello, baby.
Fuck,
Oh no, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here.
No, fuck. God, this is gonna be the day the podcast died.
Oh,
fuck.
you sweet thing.
No, no. But that'll do
We're
it.
off to a bad start, Matty. This was
Pick
not
you up at 8.
This is a potentially horrible podcast series idea.
Well,
I think we got to figure out what the interlude is going to be. I think we got to have
whatever this. We're on the fun episode, and we're already drinking.
Yeah, I think a lot of like the good ideas were burned in this episode. There's nothing else coming.
Yeah,
we used up all the budget.
The first ever Indie Heads podcast series to get canceled. Speaking
of budget, I do have to send you an invoice for that theme song.
That's fine. Go ahead. I literally said I'll commission you.
Okay, $100. Okay,
and
$5.
Also, thank you to my boyfriend for doing the art for this series. That
yes.
It's not done yet, but I've seen the work. It's going to be great. This is Matty. I feel like we need a mission statement here, and I think the mission statement has to be that we have to convince old people that the past wasn't really all that great.
Yeah.
I went into this and my mission statement was going to be, understanding the average person in the 50s. I think I understand them even less, even though a lot of this music was good. The bad stuff just stands out in a way that is boring and frustrating. I can see why everything that we associate with this entire decade basically came from the latter half. Bad start. Elvis cannot come soon enough.
And he's not coming for a real long time. I don't think we get to him until what, episode 6, I think.
Yeah, episode 6 is when. But to be
fair,
fair,
that's not until next year. That's because we're taking our break after episode 5. We're not even gonna get to him until 2026. Fuck.
Okay.
All right. Listeners, if you have any idea for what the interlude should be, we've had the butt rock interlude in the past, and we had the car commercial interlude. So like what
the crazy Carol interlude.
Ooh, the ragtime interlude.
But that'll do it for this episode. Thank you, Chris, for stepping in. For Gavin, thank you, Cancon, as always, for hopping on the pod. Thank you, CJ, for hopping on the pod. Cancon, do you have anything you want to plug?
Not really. I feel bad for you guys. It's worse than this for the next month, so good luck.
I think Gavin made the smart move by focusing on career instead of utter abject misery. But we'll get to misery next week.
God. CJ, anything you would like to plug?
Yeah, people can go follow Merry Go Round Magazine on various different social platforms. We write about TV and movies and music and things like that. I think many years ago, I wrote about the Barely March record, maybe in 2018. When did that come out? That sounds
2018.
Right. There we go.
I read that.
So you could probably go find that if you really want. We're definitely not talking about any of the music that's on this podcast currently. But who knows? Maybe one day. Matty, there was a time when you wrote the Butt Rock's #1 like definitive guide for the site. Maybe we should your penance for making people listen to all this music should have to be you have to rank all of it. But
all the 50 stuff. Oh God,
I think so.
I feel like there's just going to be like one
everything would be at negative points.
Slop.
It'd be all negative.
There's like 2 tiers. There's Elvis and then everything else.
Elvis, Buddy Holly, Nat King Cole, Sam Cooke, and then the rest.
Oh my God, this is gonna be a brutal series. I listeners, we are going to try to get through all these episodes, especially the Elvis stuff. But it's gonna be, I'm already regretting getting into this, but I think
you're really selling it. It's like these episodes are gonna fucking suck.
We're gonna hate it.
Look,
here's the thing. Have more videos.
We'll have more videos. Here's the thing. Sometimes it's stuff like this that causes us to be at our most creative, right? Like this was an easier playlist to get through. There was a little more to discuss. There was some history, there are some things that we can get into. We're gonna get put into a corner by the next episode, and you're going to see us fight our way out of that corner. And I'm
Matty in a corner.
I have some tricks.
And God, but 50's #1.
I'd like to plug Sopranos episodes 4, 5, and 6 on VHS.
Tony's transparent for a second. He faded into the background. Shouts out to Sopranos. That's a good show. That's a good show. wouldn't it be awesome to watch good content or listen to good content? You
can't do that anymore.
I bet he loves Perry Como.
Oh yeah,
that's
for
true.
sure.
Yeah,
Italian. Oh yeah,
absolutely. All right, that's it. That's episode 1 of the 50s number ones.
Yay!
Next week, let's see what.
I'm sorry, Matty.
It's next week. We have more Perry Como. We got Patty Page. We got more Nat King Cole, so that's good. We got Tony Bennett. We got Johnny Ray. I think he got shouted out on a. Did he get shouted out on a Dexy's Midnight Runner song? Or am I thinking of a different Johnny?
Yes. No, it was
the
Johnny
Dexy's
Ray.
Midnight Runner song. Yeah,
Johnny Ray. Yeah.
There you go.
We do have, I will say, a trio of 3 good songs, one after the other, on next week's episode. I think week 3 is going to be the one where we want to blow our heads off.
I will say, Johnny Ray's Cry is genuinely one of my favorite songs. Great fucking tune.
Okay. So there's one good song next week that we know of for sure. At least 2. At least 2 with Nat King Cole.
I would argue that there's 4 or 5.
Okay.
Tony Bennett's gonna sound like this the whole time. Tony Bennett.
Hey,
fuck that guy.
This series is not going to be so bad, guys. Come on, we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna discover all this awesome music.
I got funny videos I'm gonna show to my friend Matty.
I'm so excited.
Please don't ask me to be on it.
Gavin, please save your friend Barely March. Please return to the series.
Yes, fly safe from Clear Lake. Come on home.
Yeah, please.
He's busy getting his pilot's license. He has a big tour that he's going to fly.
Mm-hmm.
He's like Bruce Dickinson.
God. All right, 50s number ones, episode 1. It's in the books. We're done. We will see you all next week for episode 2 of the 50s number ones. And keep on. Well, rock and roll doesn't exist yet, so keep on waltzing to the Indie Heads podcast, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
M-O-P-P, mop. M-O-P-P, mop, 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 R. I say R-A, R-A-G, R-A-G-G, rag. R-A-G-G, M-O-P-P, rag mop. Rag mop. Rag mop. Rag mop. Rag mop. R-A-G-G-M-O-P-P, rag mop. A, I say A-B, A-B-C, A-B-C-D, A-B-C-D-E, A-B-C-D-E-F-G-H, rag mop. Rag mop. Rag mop. Rag mop. Rag mop. R-A-G-G-M-O-P-P, rag mop.
Yeah, now that's my kind of act. That kind of act only comes once in a lifetime, if you're lucky.